friends, a fucking budding comic around here. I cannot stand being around him for a couple of seconds without, my side split, I would say. But really, what I like most about him is I can relate to him on a lot of subjects. His parents also have really, really aggressive opinions about the day Dale Earnhardt died. They don't just think Bush did 9/11. They think he took out the fucking Intimidator too. And I guarantee this guy has no idea where he was when Princess Diana passed away. I found out this morning that it was from a car accident. I had no idea. I was too busy fucking mourning the loss of Dale Earnhardt, man, really. He's the Princess Diana of NASCAR and white trash. You know what I mean? He's got Tom Selleck's mustache. It's incredible. NASCAR is like really, really inclusive. They're very open to the gay community. If you ask any NASCAR fan at all, they've always had an incredible gay driver, and it's always been fucking Jeff Gordon. That's what, see, people boo out of instinct. It's insane how people hate Jeff Gordon. I imagine this guy uses Jeff Gordon's picture as a fucking dartboard, but that's enough out of me. Please give it up for Jack Warner III, everybody.
And how we doing, people? You know what? It is not a Monday night. It is not a Wednesday night. Bitch, it is a Saturday night. Give me some round of applause for being on a Saturday. Come on. Let's go. It's a long week, man. We got to party hard. I'll call off Monday if you do. You know what I'm saying? We got to work hard, man. We do. Time's flying by. We just had Thanksgiving last week. Y'all enjoy yourself with your families. You know what I mean? I love how silent it gets during that. And, some people got problems with their families during the holidays. I can't relate. See, I got the best job during the holidays. I'm grandma's baby boy. I can't do no wrong. You know what I mean? Man. And it works out for my behavior because I act a little lazy during the holidays. I act a little dumb, like I can't help nobody, And everyone's got that one aunt that comes out of nowhere. Hey, Jack, why aren't you helping with this? Go grab the chairs in the basement, shit like that. See, my grandma's like a guardian angel, man. She comes off the top rope like a WWE superstar, bro. You leave that boy alone. You know what I mean? Man, I love that shit, man. But I get sad during the holidays lately because as I'm getting older, that means grandma's getting older, man. And it's just rough. Because my grandma, man, she ain't got it in the kitchen like she used to. See, my grandma used to bring the thunder and lightning into the kitchen, dude. She really did. The cookies were cooking, the sweet potatoes were sweet potato, and she was putting up Hall of Fame numbers, double doubles, triple doubles. And you know what, man? You can trust the way my grandma cooks just by looking at her. See, my grandma's a big woman. She got that big old truck driver ass. She's like walking like this everywhere she goes. She got them fucking lunch lady arms. She flapped them bitches too hard. She fly away, dude. Like, you can trust her. You can. But now, man, my grandma kind of looks like Michael Jordan in a Wizards uniform now. This shit it just don't look right, man. She looks like Mike Tyson when he went to go fight Jake Paul, dude. It just butt cheeks out and all. Just fucking sad, man. It's sad. Makes me sad. But Thanksgiving's a good time, man. I really enjoy Thanksgiving. It's 2025. A lot of people talk about their therapies, like, oh, cleaning's my therapy, driving's my therapy. Motherfucker, Thanksgiving's my therapy, dude. A little bit of eating, a little bit of smoking, a little bit of drinking, a little bit of football, a little bit of napping. What we talking about? That's sex, baby. That's so nice. But I do have a problem during the holidays, and it has nothing to do with Thanksgiving. It has to do with Christmas. And not really Christmas, Xmas, whatever you want to call it. I got a problem with the big fella himself, Santa Claus, too. I don't trust him. I never have. Or Kris Kringle, whatever the streets want to call him these days. I don't trust him. See, and this is a true story. See, I don't trust. My mom had to tell me as a young man that Santa wasn't real because I was going to go get his ass, dude. I was, man. I was a weird, inquisitive kid, undiagnosed, still undiagnosed. I was a little different. But, this true story. I thought Santa was fucking my mom, dude, the whole time. The whole time. And this is how I edited it together. See, my mama, she is a beautiful, wonderful, ghetto, straight woman. She really is. And her house is pristine, man. Like, she has very simple rules, like, no shoes in the house. No, not at all. Better lock the door. No strangers in the house. Shit like that. So as a little kid, I thought, man, you know what? My mom's so crazy. What if she beats the fuck out of Santa Claus before he gives me my gifts? I was like, she won't let him in the house. So one year, man, I went and got a little mad out for Santa. I had like towels going all the way to the tree just in case he tracked in snow. And I was like, yo, Mom, look, I put a mat down for Santa so he doesn't track in snow and piss you off. My mom goes, oh, honey, Santa, you don't have to worry about that. He can wear shoes in the house. That was my first red flag. I was like, what you talking about? I was like, all right, Mom. I was like, we gonna unlock the door in this neighborhood for Santa, man? Like, how's he getting in? And she goes, oh, honey, he's gonna go through the chimney. He goes through chimneys. Now, mind you, I lived in a trailer. In a trailer park. I'm looking around like, Mom, where the fuck's the chimney, Mom? Like, what you... And my mom, man, I'll give her credit, man. She pivoted every way she could around me. She goes, oh no, honey, he's actually going to use magic, and he's going to come into the house late at night. He's going to leave you gifts. And you know those cookies we bought earlier? And I'm over here like, yeah, the cookies? She goes, oh yeah, he's going to eat the cookies we got. I was like, he going to eat my cookies, Mom? What are we talking about? So I was, yo, man, I didn't trust him. So then it hit me, man, all connected. I was like, you know what? My mom's boyfriends come into the house in the middle of the night. They don't take their shoes off. They leave me random-ass gifts that I don't want, and they eat my cookies. You know what I mean? Santa's got to be fucking my mom, dude. Like, I thought that for a long time, man. I really did. And as I got older, man, I think I got like more trust issues with Santa because the story doesn't add up to me. And you all see that P. Diddy documentary, 50 Cent drop? That shit's crazy, you know? I'm like, we gotta do some research on Santa too, you know what I mean? They say he works 365 days a year, no money, just for the children. Hey man, I am kind of a conspiracy theorist, but that sounds a little Jerry Sandusky-ish if you ask me. I'm just saying. You know what, man, but shout out to Santa, he's got one hell of a broad. I love Mrs. Claus, dude, I swear to God. I love every rendition of Mrs. Claus. Like, that's my type, man. It reminds me of the fairy godmother from Shrek 2. Oh, dude. I like them old and spicy. You know what I mean? I really do. No shit, man, no shit. But, you know, the other problem, too, with Santa, I think, is more of a... I'll get off my Santa hype, bro. As you can tell, like, when I was a little kid, I had nets ready and shit for this motherfucker, dude. I did. But, yeah, I think I got a problem with old dudes, too. It's not really a problem with old men. I love a good old-fashioned old bastard. I really do. He's a little wise, he's a little off his rocker. I love that shit. But I think there's like a little bit of like a language barrier between us when they get aggressive, you know? And, you know, I'll leave you with this example here. So imagine a guy like me, just my age and everything. Imagine you're at a bar, and that young man came up to you. But especially if he came up to you and he goes, I'm going to beat your ass. And you're like, hey man, I don't want to fight. What you talking about? And he goes, what are you, a chicken? Bro, we can all agree, if you call someone a chicken in 2025, that's just kind of cornball shit, you know what I mean? Now let me replace that with an old man. That's where it gets confusing. So imagine an old man walks up to you, sir, at the bar, and he goes, hey, I want to beat your ass. And you're like, hey, old dude, I don't know what you want, but I ain't trying to fight. Now imagine if that old dude looked at you straight in your face, and he goes, what are you, a chicken? You're good, dude, call me what I am, but I think you gotta knock that motherfucker out, because if he's calling you a chicken, he's calling you a bitch, you know what I mean? I just don't trust him, man. I don't. Shout out to Santa. Shout out to old man. As he said, I'm Jack Warner III. That is my legal name. You know, it really is. You know, he was talking about names earlier. This is my brother right here. His name is Dalton at the Roadhouse. My original name on the whiteboard was Sebastian Bach Warner. It really was. My dad came in drunk, wiped that bitch off. You know what I mean? So now I'm just trailer park royalty. Now at this point, I really am. The Prince of White Trash is what some people call me these days. You know, I like to end every show this way, man. You know, it's not a hump day, but it's a Saturday. And I bet we still gonna hump each other. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna shout out the one man I let hump my mama. I love doing this. When I yell rest in peace, I want all y'all to yell Toby Keith. You know what I mean? Rest in peace!
Toby Keith!
I'll give you one more time. Rest in peace!
Toby Keith!
Oh, amen. You guys have a fabulous day and a holiday. You know what I mean?